tell us, how did you first get into freestyling?
Yeah, I've been obsessed with, hip hop and music since I was a kid. So I've been doing it since back then. A lot of times people will ask me, like, when did you discover, you have this crazy ability to improvise lyrics? And I always tell people I didn't really discover it at all because my first freestyles were not very good at all. So it's really a skill that I developed over time. It was just me and my best friends back when we were 10 or 11 years old. Were really obsessed with hip hop and learning as much as we could about the music. And being young, creative kids, we wanted to try our hand at it. And so that's back when I started first trying to figure out how to freestyle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain to everyone what freestyling is?
Absolutely. Yeah, so the term freestyle has meant several different things, through the ages. But when I say freestyle, I'm really referring to an improvised rhyme. So it's like I don't have any lyrics prepared, and I'm making it up in the moment, usually based on some kind of random input, like a random word you might throw me or something that I can see around me visually.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I always wonder how y'all minds work. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Who are some of your freestyling influences?
Wow, there have been so many. I mean, for me, like I said, I fell in love with hip hop when I was young, and we were obsessed with watching like 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday.
Okay. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. We loved watching, Rap City, The Basement on BET. And also, I was being exposed to, mainstream rap radio at that time. And so, just because my older sister was like, all the cool kids are listening to Jammin' 95.5, and I wanted to be cool, so I started listening to that music and genuinely falling in love with it. And so that was, a lot of legends, Jay-Z, Nas. This was late 90s, early 2000s. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, yeah. People who we're all fans of,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any tricks you use to, rhyme or anything?
Totally. There's a couple different things. So I'm always kind of working to develop what I call like my rhyming Rolodex, which is essentially just like a rhyming dictionary that's kind of in my mind. So over time, you get more comfortable with different rhyming words. And the idea is to have a bunch of different options to rhyme with any word that I might be given. So that's one piece of it.
Okay.
But the other part that's really important to what I do, I utilize this technique called setup punchline. So the way it works is, when you're a beginner, if you get thrown a random word, you'll just sort of say the word, and then you just kind of have to hope and pray that you can find something that rhymes with it. So it very easily can spin out of control. Give me a random word.
People.
People. Beautiful. So back in the day when I first started, I would be like, yo, people. And I'm not really see-through, I don't know, right? So you're just trying to find something that rhymes with it, and oftentimes, it would go off the rails. But with this setup punchline technique, I'm flipping that process. So if you say people, before I get to people, I'm gonna set it up with something that rhymes with people. So that would sound something like, rappers are transparent, they all look see-through, meanwhile I'm rhyming to spread joy to the people. Thank you.
That was amazing. So your mind works that quick?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, only because I practiced for so long.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think you could teach someone how to freestyle?
Absolutely, yeah. I've had students in the past that I've worked with on freestyling, and for me, the biggest thing to get started, a lot of people want to start freestyling, but they're too judgmental of themselves. They want to be good right from the beginning. So my whole thing is to try to enter a non-judgmental space, where anything goes, and you're kind of like a little kid finger painting, and you're just having fun with it. And so a lot of times I'll tell people who are absolute beginners, just repeat the same line over and over again, so you could, yo, I'm just sitting right here in my chair. Yo, I'm just sitting right here in my chair. Sitting here in my chair. Sitting, growing like hair.
Hair. The people right there.
Hey!
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.